y'all, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make these really cute Santa mitten wall hangings. These are pretty large and they will look really nice hanging on your wall. But if you'll look in the description box, and I'll also pin a comment, today is November the 5th. Okay, and it's the same day that I'm posting this video that the Greatest Baker Challenge is going to choose the top 10 bakers in each group, okay? And then it will move on to the top 5 bakers of each group, and then we all head off against each other, if I make it that far, on December the 10th. So please vote for me. The link is in the description box, and I'll also pin a comment. If you click on that link, scroll down below my photo, you'll see the little gray box that says to vote. And if you scroll down any further than that, you can see photos of all of my baked goods. So if you would, please vote for me. All right, y'all, let us get started. So a photo of this was sent to me by, who was it? Amanda? Allison. I'm sorry, Allison. And I said, what is this? She said, it's an oven mitt and dusters. Cool. So thank you for sending me that photo. If you're on Facebook and if you follow me on Facebook or on my Facebook business page, please, if you want me to make something, send me messages, you know? So here we go. This might be one of those Pinterest crafts, I ain't sure. But anyway, what I have here, a pack of these little fuzzy duster doohickeys from Dollar Tree. Now it says 3 pieces. That does not mean that you get 3 fuzzies. 3 pieces in total. You get 2 of the little duster heads and then 1 handle. And for this, because I'm going to be using 2 oven mitts, you're going to need 1 duster per mitt, okay? Permit. A duster permit. So I have this, and then I have 2 of these oven mitts. Now, these came from Walmart. Dollar Tree does have these in red, but I went to 3 Dollar Trees today, and all of them were out of red. They didn't even have green. But I got these at Walmart, and I want to say it was like $2.89 each. Nice and thick, and I like these because it has this raised up design, you know, and the Dollar Tree ones are like just the regular quilted, you know, pot holder look. I got a bunch of soap over here. I'm packaging, just ignore this stuff. But basically what we're going to do is we are going to open up the fuzzies, and I don't even know what I can do with the extra handle. I don't know. So we'll open these up. I'm going to kind of fluff them a little bit and get a look here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to glue it down just like that. Let's see. You want to make sure that none of like this paper stuff is going to show. So I'm trying to find which side. Ooh, I need to fluff these out. Try to find which side would be best. I think that's going to look the best right there. I can cover up that paper stuff if need be. So for this first mitt, and actually the 2 are going to look identical, okay? So whatever I do to this one is what we're going to do to the other one. We're going to cut the tag off, which I should have already done, but I wanted a reminder that it did indeed come from Walmart. Now let's see. I'm going to take the fuzzy part, and with my handy dandy glue gun here, I'm going to just hot glue this all the way across. And I think the best thing to do would be to trim off some of these fuzzies now that I look at it. Let me get my tiny little garbage can here from Dollar Tree. Now be careful not to cut all the way through. If you can feel, there's like that thickish, kind of like a paper center, you know, that slides down over the handle. You want to make sure that we don't cut there and cut the thing in half. I like this little trash can. It's so cute. It doesn't take up a lot of space on the table. Lord knows my table cannot spare any more space. All right, so that's a lot flatter. Yeah, that'll be okay. Now you sit over here. Now let's measure. One of these should be just enough to go across the top, and I do believe it is. So I'm just going to take my glue gun here. And it's not been plugged in very long, so I'm having to really squeeze here to get the glue out. Now when I glue this on, I'm just going to let it sit here and make sure that it cools down. And then I have some greenery, like some little Christmas picks that I got from Walmart. Of course, Dollar Tree has them as well. And we're going to put that on the inside. So let's see. Let's just stick that down. Now over here, where the little paper doohickey is, I'm going to put a few little bits of hot glue there and then try to stick that down. But be careful because you don't want to glue this to your finger. All right. So let's stick that down there. Okay, so now we have a big fuzzy Santa mitt, Santa glove, Santa hand covering, whatever you want to call it. All right, so I'm just going to let that. Oh, look at this right here. Look at it. Let's trim that off. All right, so while that sets up, I'm going to gather up my greenery. I'm not sure exactly which ones I want to use. I have these, so that might be what I use. But I'm going to let that sit. I will gather these up and I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to have to get out my lint roller and get all the little fuzzies off of my mitts. All right, so I have the fuzzies glued down. So you can see how I glued those down to where the thumbs, you know, so that they aren't both going this way, okay? Make sure when you're making your set that the thumbs are facing in the correct direction. And in doing that on this one, you're going to have the loop. Would you stop? You're going to have the loop on the front here, okay? So what I'm going to do with that is, you know what? All of this fuzziness is going to cover. I think I'm just going to cut it off. I was going to fold it down. You know what? I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue there and let's fold that down so that when we cut it, there's not so much of a raw edge sticking up. And then I'm just going to trim off the edge here. Now, to be able to hang them up, I have some ribbon. I'm just going to make a loop of ribbon and then glue it to the inside, okay? So that's how I'm going to do that. I think that glue's stuck down. I don't know. Yeah, I think I got it right. All right. So now here are our two mittens. Now I do have these here. These came from Walmart. And then what I'm going to do is just stick them down. Ooh, that has a piece of wire on it. You know why? Because I was making something the other day. And I went ahead and I pre-wired all of my little doohickeys here. Anyway, this is what I have. I'm just going to stick it down like that, and I'm going to glue each piece in. So let's get you out of the way. And let's see, the picture that she sent is on my phone, but there was a wooden snowflake hanging down, and I thought that was kind of cute. Kind of rustic looking. So I got these at Walmart. It's a whole pack of them. Let's flip it over and see if it says how many. You have 12 of them for $4. You know, not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, I don't like how they have that string tied on. All right, and then we have this one. That one and this one. And I want it to look like it's hanging down. Yeah, like that. I want it to look like it's hanging. Let's see, I'm probably going to have to redo the ties here. I don't like the way that they have them just looped through because then that makes it all lopsided. I'll work on that here in a minute. Let's get that out of the way. But anyway, now watch me dump them all in the floor. Lord of mercy. I am going to just take these. My cat's trying to get in. So I'm just going to put a bit of hot glue here. I'm just going to stick it there. I'm going to leave the loop on this one so that I can use that to hang it. For the other one, I'm just going to make a loop out of ribbon. No sense in cutting this one off too. All right, so here's another one. Let's try to see about where I want that. Where do I want it? All right, these pine cones are all up in the way. And I'm thinking I can get 3 in here. I'm going to do one on each side and then one kind of towards the middle. I want to overlap them a little bit. Get that loop out of the way. And then here in a minute, I'm going to completely glue this flap down like that. But I'm going to work on this. I'm going to go see what my cat wants. She probably done knocked her toy under the couch again, and I'll be right back. All right, you know what? That is exactly what my cat did. She knocked her favorite toy under the couch, and then she's going to sit there and caterwaul until I come in there to get it. But this is the little wooden snowflake ornament, and I've been playing around with this for a few minutes, and I wanted it to be hanging down with a piece of twine because I thought that would look more rustic. But, you know, I just decided on gluing it down. Now, I do have a few little strings here. When it's completely cooled down, I'll pull those strings off. It's a lot easier to pull them off when they're cold than it is when they're hot. They're just going to keep stretching. So this is turning out pretty well. Now what I have here is a bundle of cinnamon sticks. This is the brand that I get, and I get them at Walmart. And I can't remember exactly how much this bag, gosh, I can't remember exactly how much it was, and I don't want to tell you a wrong price, but they come from Walmart. They're in the Hispanic seasonings section, and I love this brand. They got good quality spices. I love their stuff. So I took 3 pieces and I just hot glued them together. See? Like a little triangle. And then I'm going to take some of this twine from the Dollar Tree. I cut a long piece and then I folded it in half. And I'm just going to tie a bow. I'm going to attempt to tie a bow. Because I want to fill this in a little bit. Yes, there are pine cones there, but I wanted a little extra something, something. Okie dokie. There we go. And I doubled it to try to make the bow look just a little bit more full. And now I'm just going to cut the end like that. Don't go there. All right, there we go. So, and I'm just going to tuck that down right in there. And of course, I'm going to have to, let's make sure. I'm sitting at an angle, y'all, and I can't really see where I'm gluing stuff. Let's put that there. That's cute. I'll put a little bit of hot glue. Y'all know what I say, I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue. It's more like half a pound. All right, I'm going to tuck that down in there. I might have some other little things that I want to put in there. I don't know. I'm kind of happy with the way that I'm looking around to see what I have laying around. But I think that's pretty cute. Oh, look, I got glue on my table. But yeah, there's that. There's my little cinnamon cluster there. Yeah, I might find something put over here. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to stick another snowflake down there. I don't like all that empty space. It's upsetting me. Yeah, I got glue on my table there. So there is that type of snowflake. You know what? I want to use some floral wire here in a minute, and I'll wire that in. Okay, so let's kind of get this maneuvered around, and I think I'm going to call that one done. I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty full. So now, whatever I did to this one, I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other one so that we have a matching set. But anyway, yep, I'm just going to wire that little snowflake down, and then that'll be that. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this. If you would, please give the video a thumbs up. Click subscribe. Check me out on other forms of social media. The links to all of which will be in the description box down below. And I hope to see y'all later. Bye.